Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Farm Thinking Right out here in my lab. What I do for you. This lesson, I'm gonna catch some flack for it because I asked a few people's opinions about it, and all the women felt the same, and the men felt the same. So we ain't on the same page with this, and so this ought to be fun. Let's see where you fall. Rightisms, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinkers way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I ask the question, do you know you? When I'm through, that's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you know how to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken you. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to Maya be true. PSA. Women, don't get offended. Every time I say that, y'all take offense. Women, you give birth to men. You can't make men. Oh, oh, my mom, my spiritual mother, everybody took offense to that. No, no, no. Don't misunderstand it. Don't take it personal. Men make men. Let me break that down for you. Because, see, before I get into this whole bunch of nonsense, let me make my point. Because y'all ain't really getting it. So let me clear it up for you. How about that? Women, I love you. So please don't misunderstand or misinterpret my concept about women not being able to make men. You can't. Your chromosome says female, so you can't make a male. That's for the physics, okay? But that ain't what I'm talking about. Men make men. I know for a fact. Men make men. Again, for the chromosome, we got that part, dominant gene. Okay, but it's natural. I can't imagine my life being the way it is now without my dad. I point to that guy all the time. Okay, that's a man. Okay, what kind of man he was ain't got nothing to do with me. He made me in his image. So I'm gonna have some of his qualities, and I adopted out of, and I gave all of them up. Okay, all of them I got from him, all that nonsense didn't do me no good. But again, he taught me how to be a man. Without him, my mom was cool. She wasn't my dad. Stuff me and Pop did, me and my mom couldn't do. Just want you to understand. We was partners in crime. We did a lot of stuff, father and son, and that was what we did, how we did it. That's without him, I'm a different person. Obviously, I know that. What? Women are givers of life and love by nature. That's fine. And that's my whole point is I'm tired of the single household. Tired of the single parent household. That pisses me off. Women, y'all shouldn't have to wear two hats. I was a single parent. I raised my son. I didn't try to be his mother. No, just be his dad. Give him what he needs as a man. That's my point right there. That's my point. I got a daughter. I got daughters. I raised them, taught them, deal with them totally different than I did with my son. So it's a difference. Mothers, y'all are natural mothers to your daughter. Y'all can't make your son man. It ain't personal. No, that ain't how it's supposed to be. Again, I can't imagine growing up without a father. Just well, I can't even. It don't. My experience is I had one, so I can only speak for that side. But what I'm pissed off about is all these young men work to please their mom, make mom happy, take the situation, change their life. Well, yeah, admirably. But where's the damn fathers? I told my brother, I haven't yet. It's been a long time since I seen a young black brother get some accolades with his father by his side and behind him. Mom's always there. Come on, man. That's my point. God, Lee, I'm not saying women ain't. No, that ain't your job. First of all, that ain't your job. And y'all do admirable job raising men, but y'all don't make them. Y'all raise them. You don't make them. Because y'all, they are what we call old school bitch made. Sorry about the women vernacular, but yeah, you got a bunch of men act like women. Why? That's all they know. My father wasn't around, so I'm gonna be like my mom. That ain't fair to the young man. I'll leave that one there. The life lessons that I'm here to give every day that I gave to my son was totally different from how I dealt with my daughter. Okay, so don't get it twisted. I can't make my daughter a lady or woman. That ain't my job. I ain't got time for that. I'm a protector, defender. Respect yourself, they respect you. I got a whole different philosophical concept dealing with my daughter, dealing with self-respect and keeping men what? How to respect them. When you start respecting yourself, they have to respect you. So this is a whole different philosophy that I have with my son. Again, but I owe my manliness, my machismo, macho to my dad, not my mom. My mom can't give me that life lessons as a man. Again, it's a natural fit. Women will and they do raise sons to be what? Good men, admirable men. Yeah, I ain't saying that. That's not my damn point. I'm not taking nothing away from your mother. I'm telling you, being a man, job is to raise his offspring, his son. They should take pride in that. But when y'all lay up with a man who ain't worth a damn, get away, pregnate you and then run. So you got to be mommy and daddy. That's a you problem. So yeah, I guess y'all like that nonsense. I don't need a man. You can't have a child without one. Artificial. What the hell? Moving on, I ain't got time for that. Again, back to my point. Men make men. I can't stand single mothers raising sons. Why? They shouldn't have to. First of all, they shouldn't have to. And my point to them was, if you picked a better man to lay down and have sex, unprotected sex with, you might have a better man as a damn father to your child. I was a single parent, not by choice, by accident. It just worked out that way. She took the daughter, I took my son. Wasn't a competition, but he was a natural fit. Why? I can teach him how to be a man. That's my job. You teach her how to be a young lady. That's your job. And they still benefit. I still love them both. It still got. We had no problem with that. Why? I didn't speak to my son, my kids' mother for 20 years. Still raise my kids. Yeah, every week do what I had to do. Just didn't speak to her. So all you meant I ain't doing no. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm taking care of my kid. That man could care less about her. Again, moving on. But it's a difference when men are in the young man's life, and I'm just trying to make that point. That's all. I'm not here saying women can't be good mothers. No. You should have to be the father too. I would never try to be anything but the man I am. I protect my daughters, educate them on how to be their best self. With my son, I'm teaching him how to be a man. Different program. Again, my role as the father, I take seriously, even if I don't get along with the mother. We wouldn't speak. Didn't care. My son played sports. In every sports event, she brought her crew, I brought my crew. We didn't say a word, and everybody was understanding, and everybody was good with it. Nobody had a problem with it. Okay, so you can't. Don't tell me what I can't do. My daughter was 40 years old before I brought to see her talking to her mother again. Men raised without a father, a male image to raise them, will miss that aspect of their personality. Why? You can't you can't fabricate. You can't. It don't work. The authenticity of the love for a father and son is unique. I got mine. I passed mine to my son. What he doing? Giving it to his. That's tradition. And I ain't beat for none of what. No, could care less. Okay, being a man means take care of responsibility. That's it. Nothing else. Moving on. The mother they're gonna do with you. They still gonna be the mother. All right. Now, I can't understand not to have not having a father in my life. No, I had mine, so I can only speak from that aspect. I can't even envision that. I don't have a clue about that. So I can't speak on that term. And I feel sorry for those who did. Why? I mm, scary to me. All right. I see a lot of mommy, daddy, single parent, okay, doing doing their best job. I respect them, but God, it shouldn't be that way. That's another issue. But when it is, y'all take that, y'all wear that two hats with no problem. Okay, I don't. That's not my issue. That's not my point. And you shouldn't have to. My one point is you shouldn't have to wear two hats. When I was single parent, I'd have to be his mother. I didn't have to act like his mother. He had a mother, go visit every weekend, whatever, how they did it, whatever. But he had a mother. And all my female friends knew, don't try to be his mother. Why? He got one. You can be his friend. Socialize with him and treat him respectfully. No problem. He don't need another mother. And I would hope respectfully that she would do the same on the other end. But I didn't make that choice. I'm raising him. I ain't got to worry about that. The last thing I want is some other man raising my child. That's just me. Okay. And he felt the same way about me. So I passed it on. And my son doing the same thing for his. If you got a tradition that's good, that's what you want to perpetuate. Our tradition was on the other side. I'm not perpetuating that to mine. I'm not putting my son in that nonsense. No. So I know the deal. All right. But it's all about men setting the tone. And my brother said it best. Your son had to be a good father. Why? He had one. Stop right there. That's the best compliment you can give me. Why? My job is to make him a good man. So I had to show him what a good man looked like. And my pastor said it best. I asked him about how he stayed in the church and stayed with Christ all his life. He said, "Brother, right? I don't know nothing else. If this ain't the way, I'm done. Why? I don't know nothing else." I love that. So yeah, if you're gonna go all in. Don't a little bit. No, go. If that's what you go for, that's what I'm saying. And again, as a father, as a man, if the women knew I was gonna be a good father, I'd have babies all over town. I wouldn't even think I'm just a hit and run guy. I ain't trying to be here. No, no. My favorite song back in the day was "I'm Not the Staying Kind." Why? I didn't want you to think I wanted to make you no baby and stand out and settle down with you. So I played that record. Everybody, okay, subliminal messaging. But yeah, I wore a shirt. Sworn to fun, a loyal to none. What that tell you? Moving on. So yeah, men make men. Women, I'm not knocking you. I don't want you doing a man's job. You got some of y'all do it well. Yeah, but you shouldn't have to. Again, that ain't the point. The man should be doing his damn job. Okay? Well, I see like, okay, yeah. Any man, okay, my manhood comes from watching my dad be a man. Again, around the household, the things I saw him do, I couldn't wait to be my chance. Why? I know how to be a man, I know how to run the household, I know how to take care of stuff. Okay? From my dad. Not my mom. Okay. But I learned from my man doing man thing. And my main thing was just what? Paying attention. So what? I'm gonna be like him. People respected him. You know, I'm gonna be like my dad. Moving on. We ain't going there, dude. I got you. Real men will take care of their children. Male or female, play your role for the kids. Why? Be their father. If you made them, you better take care of them. And I don't mean by no damn child support. That real problem for the women. Once you make that man pay you monthly child support, relationship with that son is out the window. Nope. Trust me. Okay. You might not want that, so think twice. But what you want is money, then you're gonna get it. That's all you're gonna get from him. You're not gonna get no fatherly love, none of that. When I was coming up, we all was mama boys. Why? We loved dad, but I would fight for my mother. What's this? Okay. Why? Because we all have fathers who was what? Being fathers, being men. Okay, we know what fathers did on the record. I love my mama. My dad go out and stay what? 6 months. Not overnight. No, no. This was gone for 6 months. He left out in February, going to get a haircut. He came back in August, still needing a haircut. Now, I ain't gonna be that kind of man, but that's the kind of man my old man was. All right, he's a bad man. But back in my day, I would fight you if you disrespected my mother. You can say what you want about my father. You can call him whatever you want. But if you disrespect my mama, remember in Malcolm, when the guy he went to the bar, the guy he had the zoot suit on, the red suit, the guy talking about your mother something, he blacked out. Don't you ever in your life talk about my mother. So we, yeah, we picky about our mothers, okay? We play the dozens. Talking about your mama, my man. If you say something disrespect about my mama, I'll punch you in your face. You can say about my dad all you want. One dude said about my father said, no, he's doing your mother too. Shut up, okay? My old man was doing everybody in the neighborhood. But I didn't do that. I didn't take that route. But again, I watched my man do his thing. But if you disrespect my mother, you got to fight, okay? If you had to go home and get your father back in the day, and if you didn't have no father to go get, you got a problem. You can't go home and get your mother. My mother didn't come to fight no battle for me. I only got my father. But just the thing, if you got no father to go get, I couldn't even imagine that. Why? I had some situations I needed some help. And I don't think my mother could have handled that, so I got my dad. He took care of business. What would you do as a father? You supposed to protect what's yours. That's all. I learned that from my man. Now I had to go have and get my dad what to back me up a few times. One time a guy slapped my face and thought he can get away with that. And good time he might have I might have not, took it there, but told you, yeah, now go get your father. Okay. Okay. That's what we did. Big mistake for him. Okay. Yeah, my father came and did work. Which one did it? Pow! He busted right upside his head. My man's a hit first, talk second type of dude. I feel sorry for some kind of people. He just bust you upside the head. He didn't give a damn. But yeah, that guy. All right, but yeah, I got all that from him. I learned a lot of stuff from him. Not good stuff, but stuff, okay, that served me when I was out there doing what I was doing. All right, here we go. And again, I tell you, being Bill's son saved my bacon. So I got a bunch of stories about my dad. Okay, but again, men make men. He gave me, I gave it to my son. I'm seeing my son give it to him. I'm loving that. I can't wait to see my grandson. If I can get that far down the road, boy, I'm gonna be a happy camper. Boy, boy, boy. Why? I see good stuff coming down the pipe. All good stuff. All right, moving on. We're in. I got my dad. Okay. Now, my mom did the best job a mother can. I think I got the best mother in the world. And everybody should feel that way about their moms. If you don't, it's personal. But no, just what? Being my mom, she did her job, did her job, still doing it. Okay, and I appreciate that. Why? Because you can't have one without the other. Yin and yang, mom and dad. It's normal. Now we just got mom, daddies. No, I don't like that trend. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I really ain't big on that one. I did a lesson about that before. Nobody seemed to like it, but I'm just tired of seeing mommy daddies. Take it in. Appreciate you tuning in. Hope you're getting the message. And women, don't take it like I'm talking about. I just want to make the brothers know you need to do your job. Okay, ain't got nothing to do with the women. This message is for men. I was made by a man. I made my son a man, and he's making his son man. I'm loving that. That's what I'm talking about right there. My dad was my hero. Most of my life there, he was the man. Okay, okay. But when I got to the point where I realized I was a man, and I had to, okay, we parted ways. You got two alphas, and they ain't gonna wait well. So okay, but I always bragged about my dad all my life, and he never let me down. Still my hero. To the day he left here, still my hero. Okay, nobody knows my dad. The best man I know is my dad. I love Muhammad Ali, but my dad comes first. All right, let's look at my mom. I made sure to be the kind of dad to my son that my dad was to me. If I got nothing else, I got how to be a good dad from him. Manly stuff from him. Okay, so I give you that, and that's what men do. My mother, if she knew half the stuff I did, she'd still be slapping my face. Why? Because you know I didn't teach you that. You know better than that. You know how mothers are. Love my mom, but me and my dad, we partners in crime. All right, going on. I see my mom made my man. Excuse me. I see mom made men, and they're what they're doing their best, but don't look good to me. Was too much mommy being daddies. We're the daddies. That's all I'm saying, women. And please understand that. Let me take it home. That's my last. I'm done after this. Women, let the man do his part in his child's life. Listen to Mr. Right. Don't take him to court at the first chance of no. See it through. Give him a chance. Give him opportunity. Okay, don't just put him in the news because that's going to just destroy everything from his side. Trust me on that one. Hope you got the lesson. My thing with that is, fellas, get on your grind. Sisters, pick better mates to have a baby with. That's the little lesson for y'all. I got nothing to do with y'all raising, but just pick a better man. That way you won't have to be raising them by yourself. You got a good man, responsible man. That part will be taken care of. All you got to do is be his mother. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Right thinkers and closers. May you all live to be 100. Me, 100 minus a day. So I never look at my right thinkers and women knowing they can raise men, but they can't make men pass away. I appreciate you.